I have spoken about this before. This bill is going to be very, very harmful for the poorest of the poor, because the original MGNREGA scheme, the way it was structured, where the center paid 90% of the funds for it, was a scheme which was the backbone of the rural economy and the backbone, the greatest support for people who are very, very poor and had difficulty getting employment. And for 20 years, it's been one of the good schemes which has run, which has helped poor people, especially those who have nothing. Now, in this new formation, in the new form of the bill, when you cut down so much of the allocation from the center, and most of the allocation is, a lot of it is going to come from the states are not going to be able to afford it, which means the scheme will die. And that is going to be very, very harmful.
See, we have already said MGNREGA, which is a hugely successful scheme, which even Prime Minister, with all his negativity, had to acknowledge that this was a program for poverty alleviation at the grassroots level. Now they want to completely change not only the scheme but also the name of Mahatma Gandhi. They just want to erase that name from the public. But you must remember that Mahatma Gandhi's name can never be obliterated from public memory. They have passed it, but it doesn't mean that we will not take it to the public. We have to take it to public. Why are they trying to pit Mahatma Gandhi's name against Bhagwan Ram? There is no conflict. There is no contradiction. So why do they want to change Mahatma Gandhi's name? Mahatma Gandhi always stood for the poorest in this country. And if a program is named after him, they want to change the scheme. They basically want to change the whole country. They just want to show to the world that there are no poor people in this country. The realities of this country, the poorest live in the villages. They were getting some work. Now, instead of a right to work, it will simply mean doling out to the states. And the states are not in a good position to give out the matching grant. So basically they want to do away with the right and make people hold a katora again.